All right, you guys, welcome to our first team call of November. And this is a very special team call because we're bringing everyone together. It's a little bit earlier in the day, but we have our UK coaches that I wanted to welcome and have them join us and bring both the North American team and the UK team together. So this is a very special call to me. And I wanted to go over just where some resources are. This is great for existing coaches, new coaches, and just so you know where all the tools are, not just for yourself, but so that you can pass them along as you sign up coaches and make sure they can become independent, self-sufficient coaches of their own. So Jessica is normally with us. She's at work right now since it's the middle of the afternoon. And she usually does some announcements for us as far as what to expect, what's coming up. So she is going to post that video in the team page. So look for that. She's going to go over all the announcements that most of everyone should have gotten in their email on November 1st, as far as November to Remember, the Success Club prizes, all of those fun kind of announcements. She just recaps it for us every call. So look for her to post a video on that if you haven't opened or seen that email yet, just so you know what's going on. I want to welcome everyone that's here. So maybe we can just go around real quick and unmute ourselves and just say your name, where you're from, maybe how long you've been a coach. And I'll just go around as I see people. And we'll start with Peter.
Hello, I'm Peter Herbert from the UK. I've been a coach since, is it 19th or 21st? Something like that.
19th.
Yeah, I'm fresh. I'm a newbie.
Awesome. All right.
Anything else you wanted?
No. Thank you, Peter.
That's it.
Yep.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet, so we can get to all the training. Let's see, Jenna, I'll unmute you.
Hey guys, I'm Jenna. I'm from Ellisburg, Pennsylvania, and I am coming up on my 3-year anniversary here any day. I'm waiting for Facebook to tell me when the date is because I forget.
I can look it up and tell you, but yay, that's so exciting. Thank you. All right, Norma is coming at us. Maybe, I don't know if I can unmute her. Maybe I shouldn't. Nope, can't. Okay. Norma is at work, working hard as a nurse. She is in Houston, Texas, and she's been a coach for, gosh, has it been almost 2 years? 2 years, yeah. All right, Margarita, I'll unmute you.
Hi, I'm
I think we lost your sound there.
from Little Rock, Arkansas, and I've been a coach since July this year.
Awesome, thank you. Anish.
Hi everyone, I'm Anish. I'm from West London, and I have also been a coach like Pete for about 2-3 weeks.
Yay.
So I'm also fresh as well.
Yes, not even a month. That's very exciting. I love new coaches, make me the most excited because it just means there's so many possibilities ahead of you. So I'm so excited you guys are all on this call in here. So thank you. Let's see, Beth, can you unmute yourself? I don't know where
you're. Yeah. So I'm Beth. I've been a coach for 2 years now. Sorry, I'm multitasking. I have my 2 kids with me. So that's why you see me moving around so much. I'm like swinging them. So.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm from Middletown, Delaware, but originally from Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Perfect. Thank you. And that's another good point to bring up. Like, these calls are important, but you can totally bring your kids. They're not like something that you have to be super strict about. You know, they're laid back. I would rather have you guys on with your kids than to have to miss the call. So, if you ever feel like, oh, my kids are here, they're not asleep yet, or husband can't watch them, wife can't watch them, whatever, you're always welcome to, do like what Beth's doing or have your kids on your lap. It's totally fine. All right, Jackie.
Hey guys, obviously Jackie, I live in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, and I've been a coach for a little less than a year. I think it was the end of January that I joined. So
yeah, awesome. Thank you. Kat.
Hello. Hi everybody, my name's Kat. I'm over in the Midlands in the UK, and I've been a coach like the rest of UK coaches for about 3 weeks now. So, and sorry about the weird glow. I'm actually still working, so yeah, that's why I wasn't putting my face on to start off with. So you're about to go back down next to my laptop.
Well, thank you for gracing us with your face for a couple minutes. All right, and Andy.
Unmute. Hiya. Yeah, I'm Andy. I'm a UK coach and have been for about 2 weeks, I think now. That's really about it.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so excited. So these are all of, not all of them. We're missing just a few of our founding UK coaches, and obviously we don't have our entire US team on here either, but I'm glad that you guys can meet each other. I'd really like to do these calls at least once a quarter just to bring us together. We'll do various topics, but I just don't really want to keep it separated as UK and US, but I know it is hard for us in North America to have these calls this time of day which is nighttime for the UK. So maybe next time too, we'll try, it'd be like afternoon for the UK and early morning here in North America. We're just gonna have to work together as a team to make this work the best for everyone. And as I talk to other leaders that are here in North America, maybe I'll be able to get some ideas from them as to how they're making this work. But I just want us to be one big cohesive unit and not really have this separation. So, and I hope that's what you guys want too, and that by doing these calls, it will make everyone more comfortable to post on the team page, interact with each other, ask for help, and make posts, those kinds of things. And if you see someone post a question, you are always welcome to respond to them and help them out. It definitely does not always have to be me. So let's see. Today, my goal is to just show you our team pages, our Facebook groups, our website, YouTube, where all of these resources are aside from your back office and things in the Team Beachbody website. So that way that you can, like I said, you have the duplication. That's what's key with coaching, is having duplicable systems. And for those of you who have read GoPro or are reading it right now, because I know we're doing like a little book club here with the North American team, a lot of our UK team has already read it, but they talk about duplication, and that's the key to success in network marketing. So I want to make sure you guys all know these duplicable systems and how to apply them as your own teams grow. And these Facebook pages I'll show you, make sure that you have them saved as shortcuts on your Facebook. And I'll show you when I share my screen. If you're not familiar with shortcuts or how to do that, I can show you. But I want to start with the Thinkific website. So I'm just going to share my screen here as we go through this little training. Let me pull up the right one. And if anyone has any questions, you can put them in the chat at any time. So most of you are familiar with this website if you're not already. This is something new we started earlier this year. So as a new coach, this is great. This is the first 30 from Beachbody. They talk about the first 30 days, first 30 hours, first 30 minutes. You'll hear that a lot as far as helping your new coaches get started right, have them do the first 30. This is the first 30 just taken out of the back office and put on a website where it allows me to see everyone who's enrolled. I can see how far you've gone. I can see where you've left off. So if you have a question, I can pull it up and look and be like, well, that's in the next lesson. You haven't gotten there yet. Try to do that lesson first, and then let's talk about your question. See if that training will answer it first. So I really like having it on this website right here. So I've been telling people to start with the new coach video training. And I have the videos, and then I have the more written side of things here in the new coach first 30 days training and the Going Emerald. Those are more reading based. And then we have the videos for visual people or who like to see and hear things. So we do have kind of two different ways of learning to accommodate people, because I know not everyone learns the same way also. So I would tell people to start though with the videos when they finish that, because it shouldn't take too long. All of those videos are really short, go into the first 30 days and then Going Emerald. So let me reshare here. And now I'm going to get into Facebook. Does anyone have any questions about the website training, the Thinkific? Anish? Let me unmute you. There you go.
Sorry. So I think I've done it the wrong way, the wrong order. I've done it the other way around. So I've done the other two, and then I've got the introduction one, which I should have done at the beginning. But yeah, other than that, is there any other modules that you think I will be needed, or anyone will be needing after those three are done, or is it just those three for the time being?
Those three are your main ones to get started as a new coach. Like that contains all of the base information that you need as far as things as a new coach, and then even going Emerald, how the team cycle bonuses work, what going Emerald means, how it helps your business, further inviting training. So once you're done with that, I think it's more of like just see what you need to learn for yourself, like kind of hone in on, is it getting to Emerald? Is it understanding more about volume? And you can find those trainings on YouTube or in your back office and things like that. But this is kind of just a general overview to help everyone get started. And then you can find those specific things that you need yourself. And if you flipped it, it doesn't really matter. There isn't a right or wrong way to do it. That's just how I've been telling everyone to do that. So let me share my screen again. Oh, and then we do have from time to time, those of you in the UK who are new, every now and then our upline will do these big like push to diamond groups or push to emerald groups. Sometimes there might be like a $5 or maybe I don't know how they'll do it, if they'll do separate UK ones and separate US ones, because sometimes they may say, $5 or $10 to join. And then anyone who hits diamond, if it's a push to diamond group, if you hit diamond by the end of that group, you get to split the pot of money with everyone in there who goes diamond. So you'll at least typically get your money back, and you'll make some too. So, those are further training groups that as our upline does them and as we hear about them, I always share them with you guys too. So that's something to keep in mind also. But I'm just going over the basics right now to get started. So let me share my screen again. And we'll start with, let me put you guys all over here. Okay, we'll start with the team page. Can you guys see the team page here? Let me see if I can see everyone. Can everyone give me a thumbs up? I can see Andy and Anish. Okay, cool. Because I can't see everyone right now. So up here at the top in the cover photo, if you ever need a reminder about what you should be doing weekly and daily, your Power Hour checklist is right here. So you can look over that if you're ever unsure of what you need to do. And this is a page for all of our coaches. If you get coaches on your team underneath you, you're going to add them here. This is a resource for everyone. So, and when you do add them to this page, make them a big welcome message. Make them feel special, just like I did for you guys or your coach should have done for you. Make a picture with them, put some words on it, say welcome or something, and just write a little introductory about them so we can all get to know them and recognize them for joining our team. And I put my discount coaches in here as well too, because I don't know, let me see. I can't see, like I said, everyone. I don't know if Norma's still on here while she's at work. There she is. She was a discount coach when she first started. And I put her in the team page and she saw what we were doing and she just stuck with it. And she started to help people slowly, one by one. And it just started to catch on and grow with her. And now she's one of the top coaches on our team. So I put my discount coaches in here because they are still team members and they do still matter. And maybe once they see what's going on and they get comfortable with things, they'll dive in. So at least they're already here. There is also a lot of information in here that I wanted to share with you as far as where things are. So we have a pinned post, which is always typically at the very top of the group. So it's right here. It's easy to find if you're on a computer. If you're on your phone, it's a little bit more difficult. It's not going to show up directly. You're going to have to look at the top of the group for where it says pinned post and click on that to see it. So just know that this is here and it has, it opened in a new one. Can you guys see the new window it popped open in? Okay. Sometimes when you go to new windows, it doesn't always transfer. So it says here, that we just have. It kind of explains the groups, kind of like I'm doing now. It talks about Team Fit and Free, our new coaches page, our challenge groups, the links to those challenge groups if you're ever not sure of the links to send people or what the different groups are for. And then if we scroll down here a little bit, there is an About Me form, which you get in your new coach welcome email that I send you. That you should have filled out. And then just some housekeeping. So there's that in our big team page. There's also a photo album section that I wanted to share. So if you click on photos and then go to albums, you'll find a lot of great, can you see that, Anish? Yeah, you're the only person I can see right now. So I'm gonna ask you to give me a thumbs up on everything. You can see a lot of different things here. Personal development, vital behaviors, vital process, success club. You can read it all, but it's further training. So if you click on one, let's say personal development, you can see then there's subcategories. So I have recommendations. If you're struggling with any of these things, click on it, and then it will give you some books that you can read or audiobooks for that particular topic. So if we go back, now we're gonna have to go to photos again and albums. Same thing if you click on like the, let's say, Team Cycle bonus training, you can see the links here to some videos that you can do, some further training if you still want to learn something. If you click on this picture here, these links are also there. So they're in 2 places, easy to find in the group. Then don't forget either that there is an arrow. Click over on the arrow because we do have some more training here. We have results from this Shift Shop. This is a specific Shift Shop result photo album. We have some challenge group posting ideas, Shakeology recipes. I post monthly volume and Success Club recognition into these albums, and also our monthly team calendars. I will put those in here, and those are already made through January. So if you're new to the team, I'd go in here and see when things are scheduled for so you can be aware and try to get yourself on that schedule as well. Now, by all means, you don't have to completely follow it. If we're doing a clean week starting on, some Monday later this month, and you don't want to do that, you want to do it a different week that better fits your schedule, by all means do that. Do what works for you. And if you don't want to take on the whole load of that yourself, partner up with another coach. I know we have 2 new UK coaches, Desmond and Flo, that are partnering up for Clean Week, which is awesome. So work together, work smarter, not harder. But know that that team calendar is there for any questions you may have regarding start dates of challenge groups, what our next test group is, when our calls are, all those kinds of things. And then I'm going to click over one more time because there's even more albums. So here is some more recipes, meal planning stuff. If any of your challengers need some links or help with that, there's even tips for posting. I have some holiday posting ideas, so this will be really good to dive into around Christmas time, starting the end of this month. It's just like an idea of what you can post each day. Again, more social media posting ideas, and so is Coachtober. So if you struggle with social media, you can see here on this one that says holiday posting ideas, it's saying Tuesday, post about your workout. So a workout video, workout selfie, post what was going through your mind during the workout, post an exercise about the workout that you overcame, or an excuse about the workout that you overcame. So you can see it just kind of prompts you to help you get posting on social media. And gosh, I guess we have another page. Let's see. We have a lot of pages here, photo albums. Make sure you check them all out. So we also have transformations. If you guys have transformations to share that you're willing to let our other team members use as well, upload your pictures here to this album. That way we can use them, you can use them in the future and know where they are. Gosh, what else do we have? Some more help wanted, great coaching opportunity help wanted posting examples, great coming out as a coach post. So I'm going to click on that one. Now, See, I guess we didn't even add anything to that. Shame on me. But let's see if we go back. Okay, so here, great coach opportunity, help wanted ad posting ideas. So if you're wanting to get inspired about how to post about the coaching opportunity, these are some of the ones I've done. And feel free to share yours on here as well once you do them. If you feel like you posted something that worked really well and got a really, really positive response, feel free to share it here with us also. So that is, I think, everything that we have in the Team Fit and Free. Oh, hey, Anish. I don't know if you can see my timeline. Can you see my timeline here? I'm going to unmute you, Anish. Why is it not unmuting you? Let me just stop sharing and then reshare. Okay, can you see my Facebook again? Anish? Thumbs up? Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I want to share with you our new coaches page. So let me find here. Yes, so this is our new coach training page. Now, those of you who are new in the UK, we currently have you in a separate page that I used to mentor you for the last couple months leading up to that launch. And that was kind of a special thing. I think we're going to keep that one just between us, like you founding coaches and me. And then from now on, moving forward, so you can get your coaches integrated into the team right away, I'd really like you to add them to the big team page we just saw and this new coach training page. And this page really is just a great reference for all things new coach. In the big team page, I talk about everything that's going on in Beachbody. It's not necessarily pertaining to new coach information. This thing, I don't post in here a lot. It's kind of a more quiet page, but it's just a reference. It's an easy place for coaches to know they can go to if they need resources as a new coach. So again, we have the pinned post up here. You can see it says pinned post. If I click on it, it says, watch this video to help you get started. So I have a link to YouTube with a video I made. And then again, it has a link to our team Google Drive and documents, which I'll show you here in a little bit. And then again, to fill out the About Me form. So the pinned posts are always key. I search for those in every single group I'm ever a part of, because if someone's a coach, I'm pretty sure they usually have a pinned post. Again, we also have the photo albums. So you can go to photos, click on albums, and go through all of those here in the new coach page as well. And there's also the file section, which I forgot to mention in our team page as well. But there's a file section in both groups. It's under, if you're on a computer, under this top part here, just click on files. And you can see there are not a lot of files in the new coaches page. I literally have just uploaded stuff you need to know as a new coach. This group is not meant to overwhelm new coaches. It is to keep it simple. I just want to give you the things that you need to be successful. So the files are few and far between. There's just a few photo albums. There's just a little bit of information in the pinned post. It's not a lot. But this is a safe place, a good reference for new coaches. So those are our two team pages and the difference between them. I also want to show you guys, we have our sneak peek. So here's that group. So every single month, typically around the last Sunday or so in the month, we'll do a sneak peek into coaching for November. It looks like it's going to be the 19th and the 20th. We're going to try the 2-day thing again like we did last month in October. That worked really well. Up here you can see we have the speakers, and that might be something that we change out, or maybe we add a second call and we do 2 calls a month and we bring in some other speakers as well to give other people a chance to talk. But just know for now that you have a place to invite to. The point of having this group is that you know once a month we have a coaching opportunity call that you can be presenting the coaching opportunity to people around you. And even if you're not 100% comfortable with explaining coaching and what that is, what we do, you can just say, come to this event, come hang out, listen to these coaches talk on my team and see if that answers some of your questions. Hear their stories, because we all have a different story. All these women you see pictured here are different. So that is how that typically works. And like I said, in the photo album section of the team page, I have when these calls are on a calendar. So they will, whatever day it says we're doing it, like it says that the call is on the 19th of this month, just know that that is now on the 19th and the 20th. So it's going to be that day plus the next day, since we're splitting it up into 2 days now. Let's see, and you can add people at any point. So we just had actually someone go through and do this recently. Let me see here if I click on the comments. I know they were somewhere here. I think Jen just went through like earlier today and she tagged her person that she added. So let's say our event just happened 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and someone approaches you today, you want to share coaching with them. You can either say, you know, we have a live event later this month, or I can add you now and you can watch the recordings from last month. If they say they'll watch the recordings, then you can just add them to the group and you can go and tag them. Find all of the most recent videos. So all the ones from October, there should be 7 total. And just tag your person and say, here's video 1, here's video 2, here's video 3. And make sure they watch all 7. So you can add people at any time. So that is that group. And then I want to share with you, let's see, our Fit Life group. Let me scroll down here. This is our accountability group, our Fit Life accountability group. This is our, can you see that, Anish? Thumbs up. Okay, cool. Thank you. Putting you to work tonight. This is our big accountability group. This is where everyone goes. Everyone that's a challenger and a new coach should be in this group. This is like our home base for challenge groups. And you can see we have a couple coaches up here who help to maintain this group and keep it running with different roles and responsibilities each day. So as a new coach and as your new coaches sign on, all you have to do is tell them to invite to it. They're not having to post and come up with content and all of this stuff. They're given a place to invite to. So this is that place for them. Again, there's files, file section, and the photo albums in just about every group have some resources. So if I click on the file section, there's different meal plans in here, challenger contracts, just a bunch of different things. Photo albums. If I go to the albums, again, I have some personal development, some recipes, some meal plans in here. So make sure to check those out. Even if maybe you have a customer or someone approach you that needs help with a Shakeology recipe or meal prepping and planning, they're not a challenger in this group because they have not bought something from you yet. You as the coach, you know this resource is here and you can come in and grab a recipe or grab a personal development suggestion for them because you know where these resources are. That's why it's important and that's why I'm sharing this with you today. So that is our Fit Life group. Again, this is just for paying customers, whether they got just Shakeology, just a fitness program, or a challenge pack. They had to have bought something from you to go in this group. This is not a free group. So then our other group that we have currently, it is the Hammer and Chisel test group. So every single month we're doing a test group. This month it happens to be Hammer and Chisel. Starting on November 27th, it will be Insanity Max 30. So that is just 1, 2, 3 weeks away almost. So I would make sure that you're inviting people to that. If you've done Insanity before or Max 30, you can talk about your experience. If you haven't, it can be an opportunity for you and your challengers to try this together. But the idea of the test group is we are all doing the same program on the same day, at the same time. We're following the meal plan. You must be drinking Shakeology to be a part of this test group. We are holding this test group to the Beachbody standards of a test group. So you take your before pictures, you take your after pictures, you submit them to the Beachbody Challenge to get your free t-shirt, and you follow the program the way it's designed to be programmed, or the way it's designed to be done. So that is the idea behind it. These test groups have been so powerful in the last couple months. People are absolutely loving it. I mean, if I just scroll through here real quick, we have people sharing food. That's a challenger. We have Jackie right there working out with her baby. There's me. There's Desmond. But I mean, this group is just like, and these are a lot of coaches. Here's a non-coach, a challenger. But we have a lot of people participating in here and getting great results. And it's helping to push people out of their comfort zone to try programs that they maybe wouldn't have tried before. So like I said, next month is Max 30. In January, we're going to be doing 80-day obsession, and we're just trying to figure out how we're going to go about doing that one. And then we will pick some programs for the rest of 2018. But just know, as a coach, every single month, you basically have let me stop sharing this. You basically have 3 places to invite to. You have the Fit Life group, where that's an ongoing group. It runs constantly, and people can do whatever program best meets their needs. Meet people where they're at with their goals and put them in that group. And then from that group, we also will always post what the test group of the month is. So we will give people an opportunity to come out of the Fit Life group and into the test group that month, so you can invite, if people are in the Fit Life group, they're always going to know about the test group. But that test group is another place to invite to every month, as well as the happy hour, the coaching opportunity, because we want to be continuously presenting the coaching opportunity as well. So let's see. Another thing we have is our uplines team pages. So if you go to, let me share my screen again. And I'm going to go back to so here's the shortcuts too. Let me back up here for a second. You can see here, I have all of these groups that I'm sending you to and showing you in my shortcuts. And I get these there by just clicking on these 3 little dots underneath of the cover photo. Click on that, and then I click, it would say pin to shortcuts. Mine says unpin, but I'm not going to click on it because I want to keep it there. And then that will just move it here so it's easy to find. And these groups that we've talked about, you want to make sure they're pinned because you're going to constantly be using them. So I'm going to go to my pinned shortcuts and find the new coaches of Team Fit and Free. And then I'm going to go to the file section because I know there's a document here that says our upline team. And I'm going to click on that. And there is a bunch of our upline team at our retreat. And so here it starts from the very, very top, and it goes all the way down to me. So if you want, I have included their Facebook groups here with links that you can join if you want to get more information, more training, more resources. It's another place for you to go and learn. But that's up to you. I do not add coaches to these pages anymore when they first sign on, because you can see we already have like 4 or 5 groups of our own just for our team. And so I want to make sure no one's overwhelmed and confused. So I leave this here in the file section for you to choose if you want to be added yourself. So there's Christine Dwyer. Her team is Platinum Presenters. She has been around since the beginning. She's a U.S. founding coach. Then we have Janelle Summers, who is Shalene Johnson's sister. Her team page, I've tried to find it. I've never been a part of it, but her team is called Team Hardcore. We do get access to her training calls every week, and I do share those in our page as well. So you can look for those if you want to find them, or just go to her YouTube and you can find her team calls there as well. Below her, we have Mindy Wender, and there is her team's page. Brandy Botts and her team's page, Team TKO. So that's Brandy. And then we have Lauren and the Fit Force team page there. And then we have Melissa, whose Zoom account I'm using today with Team Pound Punishers, and that team page there. And then we have me and our team page. So that's just kind of like our family history, our family upline / every team page if you want access to it. Let me see what else we have. And then there's also corporate pages. So make sure you're a part of like the Beachbody Champion page. You find the TBB 411 Facebook page and you like that. And then there's also different regional pages. So those of you in the UK, I know everyone that's on here is a part of the UK Founding Coaches page that they have. For those of you in North America, there's like a northeastern region, a southeastern region, a central region. You know, our country is broken up by regions, and each region has a different corporate mentor. So make sure you're in your region's page for announcements and training. Sometimes they'll bring on some top coaches and have them go live and share things. So that's a good place to be as well. Does anyone have questions as far as the pages go? Let's see, Anish. When is the deadline to change the Shakeology flavor on the HD? It will, so you have until, it ships 30 days from your order. So you guys ordered on the 19th. So the 18th, I would say, is when it's going to ship again, somewhere between the 18th and 21st, whatever 30 days is. But they send out an email about maybe a week or two before, and it will say, hey, your next order is about to ship. What do you want to do? And it tells you right there, there's links to changing your flavor on there. And all you have to do is click it and follow through. You can do that at any point. If you know right now you want to do it, you can go onto the Team Beachbody website and find the, usually, honestly, I just Google it. I Google change my Shakeology flavor or modify my Shakeology. I couldn't tell you where it is in the new online office yet, but Google it, and it usually is one of like the first things to pop up. Let's see. What is the name of the group we can invite someone to join if they've purchased from us? That would be the Fit Life group. That's your free ongoing challenge group. And if the only thing that I don't really do as a team or for the team is run like a free group. That I want to encourage you guys to do on your own based on things that you like. There was recently a national wake-up call about that. So if you have other hobbies, like if it's crafting or I don't know, woodworking or whatever kinds of mom things, like making like toddler and me like crafts, I don't know. You know, your free groups don't necessarily have to be fitness or health related. And I don't do those. If I do a free group and I offer it up to the team, you will know about it. I'll post about it in the Fit and Free page. But I'm not one to run free groups that often. That's up to you if you want to do those. My free groups now are going to be more like clean week groups. Once I figure out a schedule and get into that, that's kind of going to take the place of my free groups because I see the value in clean week, and I think that that's going to be something really huge for us to maximize moving forward. Beachbody basically took what we were doing with our free clean eating groups that we were holding before, and they just put it all in one place for us and offered Shakeology. So even though it's not free anymore, it's still like a low cost thing to help get people to try Shakeology. I have not run one yet. I'm still picking up the pieces of my life from being gone in England for two weeks, half of October, but I have not. So I'm waiting to hear from someone who does. If anyone runs a clean week, let us know. I know Desmond and Flo are doing one maybe this week or next week. So we will hopefully hear from them. So if there's no other questions about what to do, let's see in the pages. Okay. I want to move on to what to do when you have a new coach. Just so you know, as you guys sign up coaches, you know the flow of things and kind of what to do. So first of all, send them a new welcome email. They get the one from Beachbody with their coach ID and their video about how to set up their back office, but I send a welcome video or a welcome email as well. So if you have the welcome email from me or from your upline, just use that. But change it if they have mentioned anything that doesn't pertain to you. You can change that to make it refer to you, but use that same email. Work smarter, not harder. And then you want to welcome them into the team page and the new coaches page. And remember, don't just add them there, but welcome them. Let them feel special. Give them a shout out. And then your job as coaches that are existing members of the team is to welcome them. Don't just like the post, but actually type welcome. We're excited to have you, whatever it may be. But a comment goes so much further than a like, than a thumbs up or a heart. So please just take the time to type that out. If you don't want all of the notifications from a post, because if you comment something and other people comment, you're going to get dings on your phone all day. So I will show you how to turn that off real quick here. Let me get out of here. Anish, can you see that? Okay, cool, thanks. So let's say you don't want to see the notification on this post. If this was a new coach welcome post, for example, there's 8 comments on this. You don't want notifications from everyone. You click on these 3 dots in the top right-hand corner and click on turn off notifications for this post. And then you will not get any more notifications for that. So that solves that problem. But I just want to stress the importance of being able to welcome all of our new coaches into our team. It creates the team culture that we want to have and makes people feel important and welcome. And you guys remember that feeling when you were first welcomed into the team page and feeling that love from other coaches. So let's pay that forward and give that back to all of our future coaches as well. So in the welcome email, for me, if you're using mine, I typically mention the 7-day quick start and the Thinkific training. Like I said, that Thinkific training has all of our new coach information in there. And the 7-day quick start will help them with that as well. Have them start that training and then set up a follow-up call to check in with them. So maybe once a week, you check in with that new coach and you just say, hey, let's do a 15-minute call. Let me answer some questions, get them on Zoom, get them on the phone, whatever it is, but something other than just messaging back and forth. Try to have that FaceTime or that voice time with your new coach to make sure that they're doing okay. Anish, question.
I'm muted. Yes,
Gotcha.
I am. Okay. So quick question. So earlier today, I've modified the website for the Beachbody one for my profile because I managed to get a customer today, which was brilliant. Thank you. I know, God, it took me a while, but I got there. So just a quick question. There was the option of having the free trial button either enabled or disabled, and it said that if they enable it and you would still get credits for that. Is that if they continue to subscribe after the 2-week free trial, or how does that work exactly?
I'd have to see because there's the option for the BOD button there, and there's also the free player membership or the free Beachbody membership. So I'm not sure which of those two you're talking about exactly, but the free one, just...
I think it's, hold on, bear with me, I can tell you that right now, actually. Hold up.
So the free button, like the free Beachbody account, allows them to just have you be their coach. They haven't bought anything. They do not have the free trial. They have nothing except you as the coach, which is a great way just to link them to you. Everyone you talk to about Beachbody, try to get them to make a free account with you through that button. Okay. And then you also have the BOD button, which will take them to all of the different options as far as the year, 6 months, or quarterly with the free trial.
So it is the try free membership button. Sorry, I've just seen it now.
Yeah, so that's just making you their coach. So if they buy something in the future, whether it's BOD or Shakeology, it will go through you.
Oh, I see.
For example, if I do one of these free challenge groups, maybe it's a squat challenge, a water challenge, or crafts, whatever it may be that fits you.
Yeah.
You can say, hey, everyone, go make a free account with me here at this website. And that just links them to you. They're not getting bod. They're not getting anything. They're not getting free trial. They just are getting you. So does that answer your question?
It does, yeah. Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome. So then what to do when you have new customers. I just want to go over that real quick for you so we can touch on that. Welcome them into the challenge group. These are for paying customers. So someone that's bought Shakeology, a fitness program, or a challenge pack. Welcome them into the group, the Fit Life group. Maybe say, this is John Smith. He is doing Insanity and he's drinking chocolate Shakeology. If anyone else has done this workout, show them some love. What did you like the most about it? Whatever it may be, but just kind of give a shout out to them. Recognition, one of our 4 vital behaviors: recognize, recognize, recognize. So let them have their moment of being new and welcoming them into our family, and have them watch the pinned post in the Fit Life group. So again, I didn't show that, but like I said, just about every group has a pinned post, and the pinned post for the Fit Life group is a video of me just explaining how the group runs. And I also explain about how we have the opportunity to be a part of a test group every single month, so that if you haven't mentioned that to them, they can hear that from me. And then I would check in with your new customers with a personal message 2 to 3 times a week. Hey, how are you doing? Make sure they know they should be posting in the challenge group and showing us their workouts, showing us their food, their shakes, and all of that stuff. But you don't want to just put them in that group and forget about them. Keep that relationship with them. Be messaging them 2 to 3 times a week just to say, hey, how are you doing? Especially if you don't see them posting in the group. Hey, I've noticed you haven't been posting in the group lately. I want to make sure everything's okay. Are you following along with your plan? And if they are posting a lot in the group, then commend them for that. Build up their confidence and let them know that they are doing awesome because they're showing up and they're sharing their journey in our group. Because really, those who post, those who engage in the group, those who get active in the group get the best results. That's just the science of it. That's just how it's been. That's how it works. So you really want to encourage people to get involved in those groups. Same thing with coaching. You guys are on this call. You're getting involved. You're in here. It's going to be more fun for you. It's so much more fun to create this community, get to meet people from across the world now, and we're building our relationships now so that by the time we see each other in person at Summit or whenever the next event is, we already know each other. And it's like seeing an old friend rather than meeting a complete stranger. So really, it's really, really important, not just for the challengers and that, but also for our teams as well. And then when you're welcoming, so with your challengers, you're welcoming them, you're checking in with them then behind the scenes 2 to 3 times a week, and let them know to tag you in their posts in the challenge group. So when you're telling them, share your workout, share your food, share your shake, ask them to tag you in it as well so that you can see that they're participating and give them a comment below. Great job, way to go, you're doing awesome. Praise them for their good work. And this is especially important too if you're not running the group, if you don't have your picture in the cover photo and you don't want them to think you're not in there or whatever because they see the other coaches that are doing it, just let them know you're still in that group. Coaching is about peer-to-peer support, so you're still in there and supporting them, and you're doing it with them, even if you're not one of the coaches running the group. So that's a way that you can kind of make them feel more comfortable about that if they have any kind of issue with it. But, let them know you're right there in with them and you see them and you're going to be looking for their posts. And so then there's duplication with our challenge groups. I say when you have 5 working coaches, you can take the system that we have with having 5 or 6 coaches run the challenge group and do it with your own team. So keep that in mind as your team's growing. Your goal is to run your own challenge groups as your own team. So, let's say Jenna gets 5 working coaches. She can pull all of her coaches out of our challenge groups, she can pull her customers out and she can take them and she can go start her own thing with her coaches and her coaches' customers. And that's, you know, what's going to help keep things on a smaller, more intimate level. That's what's going to allow people to help see you more as running a group, being a leader. And if you decide at any time you want to go run solo with things, you certainly can. I'm not saying you have to follow this system, but we've just kind of seen over the last couple of years that it's been more stressful to try and run challenge groups by yourself, doing it all, the inviting, the adding, the changing a cover photo, buffering or scheduling posts, following up with everyone. By trying to do it yourself, you're not able to do as much for your challengers. But what we have found is by having 5 or 6 coaches that are responsible for making sure the groups run, and that by doing that, we're able to do more and better serve our challengers. So this way we have someone always doing challenger recognition every single Monday. They're giving people shout outs for logging their shakes and logging their workouts and posting in the groups. We have Norma and I'm trying to think of, why am I drawing a blank? Norma's talking about Shakeology in the test group. We have someone doing it in the ongoing group. We also have someone doing little mini challenges every single day in both groups. We're sharing recipes. So we're doing more little things that will make it more, Jules, you're distracting me. I see the baby and I just can't even think. But we're just trying to make it a better experience for the challengers, give them more. By having multiple coaches in the group too, we are able to better support them, because I don't work, I mean, this is my job. So for me, you know, I can recommend what I do, but Jenna is also a full-time mom. Like, she's a mom and works full-time. You know, so same with Kat. So, and Jackie. So we have all the babies here and all these moms, and they can share how they make it work with their life and their schedule. You know, and then Peter, you're a personal trainer. You're gone a lot of the day too. So you can share, you know, little things that you do, tips from what you've learned over the years. You know, we're all able to give a different aspect of things to help people figure out what works for them, rather than if you're the only coach in that group, you only have yourself to help people. So this just allows us to better support our challengers. And then maybe an idea that we can talk about with the UK founding coaches is, if you guys want to duplicate this system, I can help you, and you guys can all kind of make like a UK challenge group. That's up to you guys, or we can keep you guys in the Fit Life group. So we can talk about that here in the future. But let me see what questions there are. Okay, I have some questions. I had someone purchase something from me. I want to check the coach office. It said I had 34 commission points, and I was wondering, how long after the commission points do we receive? Are you talking about when you get the payment on that, Margarita? We get paid every Thursday. So we get paid every Thursday. So we got paid, what was that, like 2 or 3 days ago, but it's a week behind. So when we see the money or the payment go in on this week, on Thursday the 9th, that is really what we made 2 weeks ago. And so the work that we're doing between Friday, November 3rd and Wednesday, November 8th, we will be able to view that on Thursday, November 9th. We will see what the commission was from that week, but we will not be paid on it until November 16th. So you can always view it, and then it goes in a week later. Peter, let me unmute you.
Yeah, we got paid on Saturday, not Thursday.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's obviously because it's delayed. Remember, we're UK, so I'm guessing that for that reason, I was thinking Thursday. It's not in, and when Des got his, I checked mine. It was Thursday. It was Saturday morning.
Interesting.
Was it Friday morning? Yeah, it wasn't Thursday. It's not a problem. It's not a big deal. But I'm just saying it wasn't the Thursday.
Yeah.
It may be different this week. Who knows?
Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna put a message into. I mean, Michael Neiman, Jeff Hill, SJ, Arnaud, like all of the corporate people and the top coaches in the company are in this message thread that I'm in regarding UK stuff. So let me find that message and I like the thread, and I'm going to message them that and make sure like, and just see. Because I mean, if it happened to you and Desmond, then I imagine it was all of the UK, but I want to know, and that way so you guys know and we can tell future UK coaches, is the pay always going to be on Saturday or will it be Thursday and that was like a fluke thing? The extra 3 days are for the conversion electronic transfer. Okay, that makes sense. That's what Andy said. Andy typed out.
Well, Andy would know, see?
Yeah. Where's my BB? I thought she would know that. I don't think she can hear me right now, maybe. But okay, thank you, Andy. That is good to know. So I will try to confirm that, though. No, Kat's quit on me. I hope not, Anish. Okay, so does anyone have questions as far as how you add your new challengers to challenge groups, what to do, adding new coaches, what to do, resources for our team, where to find everything? And I mostly wanted to just clarify these groups too, because there are a lot of them, and I want to make sure you know what resources are where. Oh, two more resources real quick before we wrap this up. Let's see, I'm going to close out of those and move this. Okay. Peter, now you're the one I can see, so I need to get a thumbs up from you. Can you see this Google Drive? Awesome. So this is it's like taking all the files from the file section of our team pages, and I try to put it in more organized groups here in our Google Drive. So remember there was a link to the Google Drive in the new coach page. Under the pinned post is where you'll find that. And if you ever forget or need to, just like make a post in the team page. Does anyone have the Google Drive link? And the first person to see that can hopefully grab the link and share it with you. But we have all different kinds of things in here to help you. Scripts, what to say and how to say it. Any team logos you might need. New coach information, challenge group information, resources, glance into coaching, meal plans, Shakeology challenge group information. For those of you who saw or did my 7-day Cut the Crap group, this is like a free group template. You just have to be careful to make sure that, read it as you're copying and pasting the information to make sure it doesn't say another coach's name or my name or whatever it is. And then there's some more documents down here. So as your coaches go Emerald or Diamond, you can download these pictures for overlays. Use our team logo, which will be changing shortly to accommodate our international business now. Let's see, 30 days of posts. Let me see. Can you see this, Peter? This new one? Okay. So this is examples of like what you could post on social media for 30 days. There's even pictures. So make sure you're using these resources. This all access, let's see, can you see this again, Peter, the main page? Okay. So the Beachbody On Demand All Access, this is a great resource. I'll open it in just a second, but it just gives you the breakdown of the value of Beachbody On Demand, everything that you're getting. And then this one here, it says Getting Started with BOD AA. That just shows people how to walk through and find the different workouts, the different meal plans, and everything else in there. But this one is really, really good. And when you open them, you can grab the link to share that just by going to this blue share button in the top right-hand corner and then hit copy link. And then it will say copy to clipboard. You go back to whoever you were talking to and you paste it, and then they'll be able to access this document and this document alone. They're not going to see our entire file section. But here you can see, I need to change the dates here now until, gosh, I don't even know. I guess maybe the price went back up. I haven't heard if November they kept the price at $160 or not. But It just kind of breaks down what you get: the year of bod, the Shakeology, Portion Fix. And then there's even a video you can watch. We talk about why Shakeology. It shows you all the things that are in it. Explains challenge groups. It talks about the challenge tracker app. We don't use that too much. We use it for the test group for sure, but not in the FitLife group. If you want to use that separately for your challengers or for anything you're doing, you're welcome to. You can keep track of your challengers by having your own little thing in the app for your challengers alone. This is not yet available in the UK. Hopefully it will be soon. And then there's just some transformations. And then here's my favorite part. If it says you're not sure about the cost, let's break down what you're getting. And we list everything that they get. It comes out to almost a $6,400 value. Like that's what everything would be worth. And you're getting it for $160. So whether that's $160 or pounds, that's the same price in both places. And then we talk about the 30-day money back guarantee. So I like this document. There's a lot of people that are visual learners, and having me type something out, they're not going to get it by having a conversation. They may need to see this and see the breakdown of, the value of it and what they're getting it for to be convinced that it really is a good deal. So when I'm having conversations with someone, I typically like to send them that link as well. If you, let's see, in the new coach information and training, I have my welcome email here, this updated new coach welcome. So if you have a new coach, you can, if you've lost the email from me, you can find it here. There's also the 7-day jumpstart. So that is a great thing to send your new coaches. And then, anything else, really the best way, let me stop sharing, or not quite yet. The best way to learn though is just by diving into these groups and these resources and just exploring. Save the ones that you think help you the best, that you find the most helpful, and just know where the others are in case you need something. But yeah, save all the links, save all the websites. The last thing to share is obviously the YouTube channel. Hopefully the screen switched. Peter, do you see the YouTube channel? Yes. So you can go to playlists or videos and find all of our previous team calls. So we have here some very, very old coach training there on the far right, but maybe it would be of help for you to hear it and get some different ideas. Coach opportunity calls that Brooke and I did for the UK. If you have a potential UK coach and you want to share one of those opportunity calls, here they are. Send them the link, have them watch it, and then follow up with them. All of our other team calls are right here in the Team Fit and Free Zoom calls. And then you can always explore this page more. But just know where this YouTube channel is and subscribe to it. Hit subscribe up top on the main page so that you get notifications when the new videos are up. All right, let's see. Let me see, there's some more questions. Kat, I'm not sure what you're talking, unless it's changed in the last week or so. I'm not sure what that's about. Can use the time zones. Can use, what about the time zones, Andy? Do you want to unmute yourself?
Hang on. Am I unmuted? Yeah, sorry. It was just, I was asking whether we should use the Beachbody Challenge app. At the moment, though, it doesn't have in the UK GMT time zone.
So if that's the only thing, okay. So if you can access it, but the time zone isn't right, I mean, as long as they're logging a shake, like you can even go back and log your shakes from yesterday, today. If they just want to have a place where they can track that and see, because that's the kind of people that they are, I don't think the time zone really matters. They should be able to figure it out, like even if they log it a day late, you log yesterday's stuff today because you can go back in time and do it.
No, it's more whether it's duplication. If you're doing it on Facebook, like as a group page, or the app, or should you do both, that kind of thing.
So we just primarily use Facebook. We use the app for our test group, and that we find just really helps people to make sure they're logging their shakes, logging their workouts. And those are usually some newer customers too. And so it's a good way to get them on board and used to logging stuff. So that's the only thing we do it for all the time. But let's say you have customers in the FitLife group and you want to know what they're doing. Like if they prefer to have the app, you can create just for your customers in the FitLife groups, a little group within the app. And I won't see it. None of the other coaches will see it, but you will. And your customers will. And, you know, you can tell them, check into the FitLife group on Facebook still, look for the posts there, share your workouts and your food there, but then also log it here in the app. So it's kind of like an extra step, but it literally takes 1 minute to open the app, click, I did my shake, I did my workout, and be done with it. So that's up to you. That's a personal preference. I don't, you know, it works best if you have people not on Facebook. That at least gives them an option of still tracking something. But that's totally up to you. Yeah, so Beth said she makes her new challengers do it, and then it's an option for her others. So maybe you make your own tracker app group for you and your customers, and you tell them for the first 30 days, log everything in here. That's kind of where it comes up to you and you being the coach and what you want to do. So let me see. Okay, I think that's still all talking about the time zone thing. Okay, well, we've been on about an hour, so I want to wrap it up, respect your times. Anyone have any other questions that hopefully kind of clarify groups and everything for you? You know, where to add all your people to, coaches, customers, all that. Good? Anyone have any questions at all regarding anything we didn't talk about today? All righty. Peter, do you have let me unmute you. There you go.
Actually, it's not a question. I just want to know if Anish and Andy are again on the 2nd December. You know the road show. You going?
Yeah, the event in London.
I'll message you. I'll message you on our UK chat. It's fine.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll message you on UK app. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, you guys should all definitely plan on trying to get to that though. They don't have to be coaches. They don't have to be customers. They can be people you're prospecting, forming relationships with. They can be customers. They can be new coaches. But think about what that event did for you and you guys being able to come together and see that and hear from corporate. You'll see Arnaud again. Arnaud will remember you and recognize you from our dinner with him. So I think that would be really, really powerful and something that you guys should try to go do together as a team. Because really, like I tell my US team this all the time too, because we're spread out all over the country. I wish I had a local team in Texas and I don't. But if I did, I'd be doing stuff with them all the time. So you guys, especially you guys in London are really close to there. You know, you guys are Team Fit and Free in London. So hang out together, do events together, do workouts together. You know, it doesn't have to be all the time, but whatever, once a month or something, go meet up and go hang out, do things together. So we have the events happening in London on December 2nd. And then we also have something in January, our like first Super Saturday. I think they're doing January 6th. So make sure to block out that day as well in January. So, alrighty. Okay, guys, have yes, go do something for Christmas and celebrate. All right, Anish, and we're all welcome too. I guess we're going to crash at your place, right? Thanks for opening your place up to us. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you later. Bye.